Welcome you all to the official YouTube channel of SRN International School, Jagatpura, Jaipur, Rajasthan. I am a faculty of social science at SRN International School. Today in this video, I'll be explaining the topic India, our beautiful country of chapter 5 of grade 3rd social science reference textbook. Topics which I would be covering here are the brief introduction of the chapter India, our beautiful country. They are as follows: the northern mountains, the plains, the eastern and the western Ghats, the southern plateau, the great Indian desert and the islands. Our motherland India is a very big and beautiful country. India is located in the southern part of the continent of Asia. India stretches for 3,214 kilometers from north to south and 2,933 kilometers from east to west. India is the seventh largest country in the world. India shares its borders with Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar and Bangladesh. Sri Lanka and Maldives are the island neighbors across the high seas. Some states are close to the water bodies while others are far. Some areas have hills, mountains and plains. Rocky lands and sandy lands are also found in different parts of India. First of all, I'll explain you the northern mountains. The Himalayan ranges form the northern mountains of India as well as the northern boundary. They extend from Jammu and Kashmir in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. Most of its high peaks remains covered with the snow throughout the year. They are generally covered with thick forest. The central and southern part of India have hills. The Ganga, Yamuna, Satluj and Brahmaputra rivers originate in these mountains. The Vindhya and Satpura ranges are in the central part of India and the Nilgiri hills are in South India. However, down the mountain slopes are foothills. Let's know about the plains. The Great Plains of India are very fertile. They lie to the south of the Himalayas. They are also referred to as the Gangetic Plains. They extend from Punjab in the west to Assam in the east. The plain along the eastern and western coast form the coastal plains. They are also fertile. The Narmada, Tapi, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri rivers flow through these plains and fall into the sea. Plains are always thickly populated as enough food crops are grown here. The Ganga and Yamuna rivers flow through these plains and make this region perfect for growing food grains. Now we will understand about the eastern and the western Ghats. The eastern and the western Ghats are ranges of mountains which lie to the east and west of the Deccan Plateau. The eastern Ghats are marked with the valleys made by some rivers like Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. But the western Ghats are the continuous range. Since the western Ghats are higher, they receive more rainfall which leads to more vegetation. Both the Ghats meet at Nilgiri mountain. Let's know about the southern plateau. The southern part of India is triangular in shape. The land here is very rough. It is surrounded by the western and the eastern Ghats and extends to Kanyakumari, the southernmost tip of India. The southern plateau region is not very fertile as the rivers dry up in summers or when the rainfall is poor. Thick forest covers some parts of the plateau. The southern plateau occupies the largest part of India, and the plateau region has rich deposits of minerals. Now I'll explain you about the Great Indian Desert. The northwest part of India is covered with sand. It is very dry land with very little rainfall. It is very hot and few trees grow here. This area is also called the Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert. It covers a large part of Rajasthan. Many varieties of cacti and date palm trees are found in this desert region. The camel is the most important animal as it is used for carrying goods. It is called the ship of the desert. The life of people living in this area is very difficult. Here you should also learn about the islands. An island is a piece of land surrounded by water on all sides. Andaman and Nicobar Island lie in the Bay of Bengal. The Lakshadweep Island lie in the Arabian Sea. Besides having a variety of landforms, India experiences difference in climate. Mountain regions are cold throughout the year, while in plains, summers are too hot and winters are very cold. The climate in the coastal area is mild. It is neither very hot nor very cold. The climate of desert is very hot and dry throughout the year. Here I'll end up with my topic. If you like the video, kindly do like, share and subscribe our channel. Have a great day. Thank you all.